let me set the tone. It is like almost 2 in the morning. The children are asleep. And I am just deep in my thoughts. I'm up even though I know I gotta be up early in the morning. Like I know I gotta be up early in the morning. Because like when you're the mother and the kids wake up at 7 in the morning, you have to be up too. But you decide to stay up late because like you want me time. Yeah, that's me. I'm her. So I just want to come on here and uplift the mothers, okay? I want to uplift the mothers who sometimes get so carried away in the negative things and the things that they feel like they're just not doing good in. And I just want to tell y'all, sometimes we gotta just like focus on the things that we are actually doing good in. We're showing up, okay? We're showing up. We're still doing what we have to do as mothers. Some mothers might not have a choice, and some mothers might have a choice, but being a mother regardless is definitely a task to juggle. Background: I'm 24 years old. I am a mother of 2 under 2. My toddler will be 3 in August, and then I have a 6-month-old. Yeah, let's talk about it. It can kind of be a little bit challenging sometimes. I got one kid that I breastfeed, so I have one kid that I have to breastfeed, and now he's slowly moving over to solids. And then I have the other kid who is like, Mommy, I'm hungry. Mommy, I'm hungry. And then it's like, okay, hold on. Can I feed your brother real fast? He doesn't like that. It's like, I don't want him to grow up and be like, man, like, my parents always put my brother first. I don't want that. I do not want that to happen. Sometimes it can be kind of frustrating because when you're dealing with the baby, you got to deal with the toddler too. But one thing that I feel like is really challenging is staying out of my head when I'm doing things or getting things done or when things just don't go right. So I realize I am such a broken person. I have so many things that I have to work on within myself that my kid is picking up on. And I say kid because my toddler is picking up on it. And it actually, it hurts me. It hurts me because I'm like, don't do that or don't say that. And I just know he's just mimicking exactly what I just did. And I do not like, sometimes I feel like I'm a broken kid trying to raise a perfect kid. Like, truth be told, like I'm far from perfect. Everyone's far from perfect. But I feel like when you're a mother, you have so much going on in your head. Did they eat enough? Are they warm? I hope they're not cold. Oh, does he know that I love him a lot? It's just so much. It's so much. And then you're there and you're like, oh, I gotta clean the dishes. I gotta clean the kitchen. I gotta cook the food. Oh, but my son wants me to play with him. My kids want me to play with them. Okay, well, let me play with them. Then you're like, wait, but I have to do the dishes. It's just like, it's a roller coaster ride. Like your brain is constantly deep thinking. Like you're thoroughly thinking about things. When you go outside, oh, let me take a jacket. Because even though it's 98 degrees outside, it might get cold. I don't know. Like as a mother, me personally, I feel like I just like overthink because I have to. Because I have to be prepared for like every scenario. And sometimes it can just be so draining. That's how it is really. And I realized the other day that there's going to be a time where these kids don't need me how they need me now. And when I'm in that era, I'm going to want this back. I'm going to want that dependence. I get frustrated or just like kind of overwhelmed. I I laugh it off sometimes. Sometimes I want to break down crying, but then I just talk to God about it. I understand, like, I understand that there's going to be a time where I will be able to do whatever it is that I want to do. And I won't have the little people depending on me anymore. So I guess, if there's one thing that you guys can take from this, it's just when it gets really frustrating or overwhelming, or you just feel like you just don't get enough time to yourself, one, take that time, okay? Even if it's after you get the kids to sleep, and or even in the shower, okay? Let's talk about rushed showers. Like, I can't even go to the restroom how I used to go to the restroom, and I can't even shower how I used to shower, okay? But just understand, like, in those little times that you do get, enjoy it and take it in. And even if you have to stay up till 3 in the morning watching your show, doing your nails, listening to the podcast, reading the book that you've been wanting to read, do it. Don't let anyone make you feel bad about doing what you want to do. Like, the kids everything is taken care of. Do what you have to do. Do what you want to do, okay? When they're asleep, you're good. Okay? When they are asleep and they're knocked out, do what you want to do, okay? Whatever it is that you've been wanting to do it that night. Do it, okay? Don't let nobody ever make you feel bad. And definitely, as mothers, we do have to take care of ourselves, because we kind of keep the family together. We have that weight on our shoulders, emotional weight and physical too. I'm a stay-at-home mother, so I really don't have to go out and work. But if you are a mother that goes out and you have to work, more props to you, okay? Because truly, I've been there with my first, and I kind of missed out on a lot of stuff, and I get to be here with my second, and even though it does get overwhelming, I still think to myself, like, hey, I don't want to miss out on this. Shout out to you guys, because you guys are really definitely doing what you got to do, okay? But even you guys too, y'all, us mothers, us women, we need to set time aside for ourselves always, because if we are not mentally, physically here, present, it's gonna throw off everything else. That's all I have to say. Thank you guys for taking time to watch this, and I hope that you guys actually feel a little bit better. More stories to tell in the future for sure. But I hope my experience and the things that I have told you guys can kind of help you a little bit. As mothers, let's stick together. Let's keep uplifting one another and keep pushing it and keep being the mothers that we gotta be. I'll talk to you.